say out because we're early. One on. Hello, hello, hello.
No.
Oh,
Gone.
it's we're one on. We've come live and they've gone.
Thought it was somebody else.
They did.
Thought it was somebody good.
Oh, I'm snorting.
You like to realise it was empty.
Oh, I didn't actually put a post on. We were live on YouTube tonight.
One job.
One job.
One job. Amy.
Evening, Amy. Fiona, hello.
Hey, Craig.
Evening, Craig. Johnny's alive. I told you I didn't kill him. Rebecca, Tracy, hello. It's all well.
Well.
Evening, Kel. Oh, you're all right, my love. Michelle, hello.
Tracy, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. I slept most of yesterday, most of today.
Yes, he slept. I've allowed him to sleep.
So I'm probably not going to sleep tonight.
Evening, Jane. Joan.
Oh, why not?
I'm putting names in. Evening, Linda. Hope you're well, my love.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah, I'm fine. Feeling it. John's were feeling poorly yesterday. I did a live on my own yesterday. Not outside on an investigation, just in here. Who just come on then and said hello?
I don't know.
Catherine, hello, my lovely. Wonder Woman, welcome, my lovely. Wonder Woman. I used to love watching that when I was a kid.
You used to have that whip thing, that gold whip.
I don't know.
Oh, that's something else I'm watching.
You guys laughed so hard. Were you running bets to see if I'd be in first? We should have done, Amy. We should have done. Get me bum comfortable.
Hello, mysteries.
Hello, my lovely. Now, this lady might come in later.
Where are you?
And I've got to remember because it's Cynthia. And I think Brian's changed his name as well. Just to confuse me even more.
Oh, no. We're in shed, Keller.
We're in a shed.
Well, Lindsay did a chit chat last night. She was supposed to do an experiment, but just got chatting. Hey, Claire Bear. And didn't actually do an experiment, so we're having to change chit chat Tuesday to experiment.
We're doing experiments today in the shed and see what we can see who we can contact tonight.
Rebecca. Chris.
Hope you're well, evening, Chris.
Oh. You're jiggling about.
I know I can't help it because I'm fidgety. I was doing it yesterday, but I could have my feet on that. Oh, Huggles, Claire Bear. Amy's moving in with Claire Bear. That's what we were discussing last night.
That'll be messy.
Messy, Etty.
Juggles.
Juggles?
That sounds rude.
Could tell he's back, can't you? I kept clap.
You clap?
I kept chat really clean last night.
I know, Kelly, we're going to have to sort something out.
Missing investigations, yeah, Kel. Well, so I think once weather sorts out and everything else, we'll try and sort something out, my lovely lady. I've missed having a cuddle off you. Oh, dear. That's him. Evening, Joanne, my lovely.
I take it you've not had a busy day, Joanne.
Why?
On your hands today. Oh, look, Elaine's on.
It was on, my lovely lady. I forgot to show you my new 2 bangles. Bangles. Oh, I've left them in house. I've been in shower and I've left them outside. So John's going to fetch them. Evening, Chris, my lovely. Juggles and huggles all around. Exactly, Tracy. Have a bit. Well, all the jokes on Facebook. Yes, we've seen them. It's cold when that door's open. Evening, Kimma. Kim has changed her name.
Hello.
So, Yvonne made me these beauties. So this one is my chakra.
Evening, Dorothy.
Bracelet. Evening, Dorothy, my lovely, which I think is absolutely gorgeous.
Sarah.
Evening, Sarah. And this one is my lucky one that Yvonne also made me. And I never take these off, believe it or not. But when I have a shower, If I don't, they go all baggy.
It's 22nd today, I think, isn't it? So it's shower day for Lindsay.
Knob. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm going to make a strike one.
Strike one. See, John likes the chakra one, and it does suit him.
I know. He does suit him. He did put that one on. He did like the chakra one. He pinched it other day, Yvonne. I went in the shower and I put him onto the table. And I come downstairs and I put my bracelet on. And I thought, well, where's my other one gone? I was looking on the table. And he's got it on his bloody wrist. Get off. Evening, Paula, my lovely lady. Who else is joining us? Sorry for fingers. First strike doesn't count.
It does. They all count.
Hope everyone is having a lovely day and night. Yes, we are. Been actually quite a relaxing day today.
That's for me. I've slept most of it.
Yeah, tomorrow's not going to be there because we've got the grandson to look after while Jordan goes out and does a few bits that she needs to get done. And then Thursday, I've got to go over and see the other daughter and the other grandchildren. So that's going to be fun for the next couple of days.
Have you subscribed?
And then Friday, we've got both grandkids overnight. So I've got Jacob and Noah overnight.
So we are out tomorrow night?
Yes.
This is weather allowing. We are out tomorrow night. We are out, or I'll be out Thursday night.
Yes. I might come out Thursday. We'll see. Hope you're feeling better.
Finished, John.
You can.
She can't.
I
Chop
can't.
her fingers off.
Evening, Scrats, my lovely. Morning, Steve. Hope you're well. Hope the day's a beautiful day over there in New Zealand.
Good luck with the interviews, Claire Bear.
Yep, good luck, my loves. You have to let us know how you get on. If we're celebrating or not. Hey dear, it's strange having John sat outside on me. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. At least I didn't give him that much headache yesterday. No. He were ignoring me though, because he did hear me say mashing a cup of tea.
good thing is though, if you don't come out with me Thursday night, spirits might get a word in edgeways.
They might do. We were on about this last night and I was saying I don't like silencers. So when we went out
thank you,
Andy and Becky, it were like, because they do that bit of silence, do the bit of silence, it were like, oh, I can't keep quiet.
Kill them.
It did. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't want to say. But like it got commented in chat last night here, sometimes less is more. In so many words. We thought Lindsay had killed off John last night. We did.
My wet spider.
I said he were going to go under the shed. Interesting. I blocked original Murph. Interesting. I blocked the and I see no more. If you block somebody, you're not going to see him. No, me, spiders hate them. Do you really? There's not wrong with spiders. But there's none here.
Just looking. Just checking.
Made you look, you dirty duck. Your 3 wild is fun and games. Oh, Xbox. We're more paranormal than we're more paranormal than games, my lovely. I think we've got a few gamers that do pop in every now and again to say hello. But the chat's normally paranormal chat, or it could actually go on to gaming at some point. But we'll see how the night pans out. But yes, so
gaming isn't a right big topic in here, is it?
What?
Really? Gaming isn't a right big topic.
No, because you don't get spirit interaction.
I only play about 3 games.
Yeah.
And they're all old.
But you're welcome, my lovely, to join in. Sorry about the fingers. So, what are you laughing at now?
I've heard a joke.
Haven't heard that phrase for yonks. Made you look, you dirty duck.
I've never heard it before.
Haven't you?
No.
Really? People used to take a chance to look at that. And then you go, made you look, you dirty duck.
I thought you said Brian had changed his name.
I thought Brian had changed his name. Hey up, my lovely Brian.
Hey, Brian.
I weren't sure whether you changed your name last night, because when I've watched rerun back, I'm saying Brian to some comments that's not by Brian. I did, but then I didn't. See, you just trying. I said to John, you're trying to confuse me. Because when I've looked back, I'm thinking, but I just said Brian, but Brian's not in chat. So I was looking for name coming up so I can go evening Brian, and then you can't fool me. But I totally forgot what name it was anyway, so you could have still fooled me. Oh.
Yep.
Wrong. So.
Well, we're having a chit chat first.
Yes, we could do a chit chat first. But I'm just going to say what gadgets you've brought in.
We've got the SB7, the SB11, we've got the Spirit Portal, we've got the Quantum Box, Necrophonic Deadwave, Spiritus, and that other one we had on, I can't remember what it's called, Spirit Radio Box or something.
Yeah.
And we've got the digital recorder, we brought the Vortex in.
Not bringing flashy balls in. Because I have to be quiet with flashy balls. I don't know whether she come on live videos up now though to watch Chris. I started watching a bit of it, but I've had to.
I'm sure it was. I made you stare something about underwear.
Never heard that.
I can't remember what it was.
That's a Midlands thing. No, we're a duck.
I made the barber cut your hair.
We're a duck. We're Yorkshire. We're Sheffielders.
I'm not Yorkshire, am I? I'm from Derbyshire.
Well, you're a Yorkshire lad now. So, chit chat then. Everybody tell us how your day's been.
Made you lose your underwear.
Never heard it, Claire Bear. It's made you look, you dirty duck. And for validation, we have got Yvonne in chat that has said she didn't hear that for a long, long time. So it's not just my quirky brain. They're all wrong.
I know. That's 3. 3 way lose your underwear.
Never heard it. See? Yes, they're there. Me and Yvonne are on the same wavelength.
That's 3 against 2. That's 4 if you include Doug.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Claire, look at you. All of you have heard it wrong. It's made you look, you dirty duck. Oh, well, here, thanks. Hope you're well too. Yes, we're good. We are good. I think I'm going to be knackered for the next couple of days though, but we are all good. Ben will have heard of it. I'm sure Ben will have heard of it, so that's 3 on my side. Andy will have heard of it, so that's 4 on my side.
But they're not.
Anybody from Sheffield would have heard of that. Jolie says we say duck. Yes, see? Craig's heard both.
Where's Jolie said that?
Jolie? Oh, it's Jane. Sorry, Jane. I'm reading from you. I need glasses. Jane said we say duck. See?
I disagree with you. I just forget your name wrong.
I can't see. So, yeah, I'm right fidgety tonight for some
reason. I've noticed.
I know. Really fidgety. And I don't know why. So, what do you want us to start with anyway when we do start the experiment? At least we can do Vortex without it being windy. So that's one good thing. EVPs might be all right if them kids across there stop because they can't hear them kids. I think it's theirs there. They're going to bed.
I bet you broke.
I have broke chat.
Yeah, you have.
I didn't forget that we were live at all. Oh, did used to be with a girl from Chapel. All this ickle text and digital crap doing my eyes in as well. I mean, I've got my glasses are no good. I'm going to get off as I'm not well. Love to you both. Oh, no worries, Southwest Paranormal.
It's
Team
Kelly,
my love. She's changed the name, you nutter. No worries, Kel. Evening, John, my lovely. Yeah, hope you feel better soon, Kels. And yeah, so Johnny's still alive.
Just
look, I can push him.
No good.
So he's real. I have just dug him up out at grave. Got you both. You did. Nutcase. Oh dear. I thought she'd killed you last night.
She's trying. Slowly though.
But I didn't make drinks and I didn't make the food. Love you, Kels. So he's only got himself to blame if he's poisoned himself. I take no responsibility. What if
we're already dead?
Exactly, Rebecca. We could be the dead ones, and we could be communicating with the living.
The only thing that's died is all my hopes and dreams.
Knobhead. So, right. Can a ghost push a ghost? Ooh, interesting question. I'd say yeah. Why not? Lindsay, you need to download Ghost Excursion from the Play Store. Just a few pence, really good. Show you. Oh, marvellous. I will do that, my lovely lady. That's an interesting point. John, I thought Lindsay put you under the patio, under the shed.
She wouldn't. Too much like hard work.
There's no strikes tonight. I'm on strike.
2 strikes.
It's not 2 strikes.
3 strikes and you're out.
What are you going to do? Boot me out of shed?
Yeah.
And then who's going to do all talking?
Everyone will go home, headaches.
Oh, I missed that strike. She's banned. More importantly, Scott, would a ghost admit that another ghost pushed it? Ooh, look at these comments. I agree with 2 strikes in that case.
Yeah, you missed first one, Scotty.
They're lying to you, Scots. They're lying.
1 verbal, 2 written warning.
Dear. So, yeah. So, how are we going to assess man? I forgot what
I know she did. I'm cancelling it.
What?
Life insurance.
I'll cancel them anyway a minute. I'm renewing with another company.
Oh my God.
I feel they're telling the truth. I feel like that. No, Scots, they're not, honestly. Trust me. I'm a doctor. But yeah, so I wonder what interesting things we might get through coming through tonight. Because it's been so randomly. These last
what do you want to start with?
Few nights, I don't know. You best ask.
What do you want to start with?
Ask the family what we want to start with.
I don't know what it's going to be anyway.
Go on, what do you think? No, don't say what it's going to be.
I can't because then...
Do the letter to it. Okay, let's see. Come on then, guys. Pop what you want on in chat. What's the first experiment we're going to do? I'm hoping for something tonight to confirm a theory about last night for me. Last night in shed. Necrophonic. He did in a big end. Numpty.
Yeah. And
Quantum, we will put Quantum on now. I've got to admit, I like the Quantum. Radio Spirit Box, yes, we'll put that one on as well, my lovely Jane. But yeah, so interesting place for live investigation tomorrow night. We will put #ParaTechLove on. But yeah, it's an interesting place we're going to tomorrow. We've not been there before, so I think it's going to be a interesting night. But what's your what do you want to know? What your theory is? Going to have to call that RSB.
Radio Spirit Box.
Oh, yeah. Instead of spelling it all out, look on Gwen Akora Johnson's Facebook page. It's a public page. She is Derek's wife.
She.
Yeah. Claire, what were you saying about you want to contact? What you want to confirm something from last night? What happened last night? What did I miss? Put a comment on to say dogs are acting strange since Derek died. Do you know I can believe that animals do though, because I think animals do sense. They do sense losses. Differently and can act strangely. There was that one dog, weren't there, that went on its owner's grave.
You noticed something?
What? That it was on?
Yeah, with no cable.
Oh, have you done it with no cable?
Bluetooth.
Ah. Be cool to see you two channeling higher self.
Oh, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It wouldn't be pleasant to watch. You two listen. Is that what you just said?
Good evening, spirits.
Dogs believe they do. Sorry, go on.
Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
Meaning no harm or disrespect, we just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. One of you step forward, please, and tell us your name.
Hopefully clever.
I get
Kev or Kev? Is it Kev?
No.
Is it Ken? Do we have Ken here with us?
Yeah.
Do you have a message for us, Ken? Yeah, I would too, Joanne.
He was. Derek Core was a great
Derek.
entertainer. A lovely man.
If there's a gentleman called Ken stepping forward, is there a message that you want to give?
Ken, do you know any of us?
Well,
Are you related to anybody? Here.
That's Ken. He's always around you, Lindsay. As you know. I do know. I do know he's around me, Rebecca. Said Lindsay, question mark.
Is there another name you can give us, Ken, that will validate that it's who we think it is? Another name you were known by?
If it's you, Ken, you've got to give me that one word. And then I know it's you. Dad or Dave's coming through. It could be one of us, it could be a spirit guide actually. I do actually call on him for protection when we do go out and about, so...
But he's not known as Ken.
No, he's not known as Ken, but that would be his name. Did you just say Dad or Dave? Nah. Dad? Sort of. But it's not enough validation for me to say yes.
It's not twisting, it's making it fit.
Yeah.
It does fit.
It does fit. I'm not twisting it to fit. I always, because obviously my dad died when I was 8. This gentleman stepped in, and that's who I looked on as a dad.
You just hear a knock on the door.
I thought you locked that door.
No, I left it open.
Dad at least 8 or 9 times. He's here.
Ken, is there somebody else with you?
Your dad is here. Possibly could be Rebecca because he does come round again, doesn't he?
Who's it? What's the name of the other person that's with you, Ken?
If it is my dad that's here, I need you to say your mum's name, her real name. Pete, Steve, or Gaza. So you're going to have to call for them. Pete again. Do we have a Pete here with us?
You bought that super.
Alcohol.
That's relevant as far as Lindsay is concerned.
Used to be many moons ago.
Really? What you got in your coffee?
Daddy's coming through hips. Is this person her dad too? Amy had Carol, Lindsay, you were raised to be an amazing lady. Oh, bless you. Now, you wouldn't have said that if you'd known me years ago. In my teens. No, joking.
Well,
What?
about 3 weeks ago.
Piss off. Look, he makes me swear. You can't give me strikes when he makes me swear. Evening, Joanne, my lovely. Thank you, Joanne. If this is one of my family members, I need you to give me a strong validation. There's certain names,
Why does that
phrases,
keep so bright?
don't know, or songs that you can put through. You're out.
Ken, are you still here?
Thought that said here.
I thought you said yep. Did that just say Claire?
Are you my spirit guide?
Well, that said Dad again.
Could you say very clearly if Ken and Dad are the same person? Don't you know? I'm not being very clear. Do we have a Kev coming through that wants to pass a message on? Kevin, if you're here, what's your relevance for being here? Rebecca's giving you a bit of her energy, Kevin, for you to try and come through a bit stronger. How old are you, Kevin?
Three little girls.
Three little girls. I'm 58, I thought I heard. Joanne had little girls, Amy had Wendy. Do we have three little girls here with us? Ken or 10? So frustrating for spirit working so hard trying to come through clearly. I think so, Dorothy. And I think that's why they keep repeating the song.
It's got to be hard as well for them to train you. I mean, I know these apps are meant for them to manipulate the sounds that are coming out to form words. But it's got to be difficult to do.
Yeah.
Do you know? Because the right sounds might not come out to manipulate into words at the right times.
Plus, them doing a sentence, they might actually say in a sentence, but it might take them 10 minutes to say one sentence. So sometimes it's best writing down the words you actually hear and seeing if you can make a sentence that comes out. I know that's a lot. It's a lot harder to do because it takes more of your time up than just sitting and watching. But that's a good way when you listen back that's what we do. We try and write it down and see whether we can make actually a sentence from what comes through. So that's a good one to do. Is there any spirits here that want to make contact with myself or John tonight? Or if we've got a message for anybody in our chat?
Did we hear Claire come through? Did somebody say, did we hear the name Claire?
Complete sentences happen over time. We do, Brian.
None of these devices, we don't even know if they 100% work. No. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
They're all experimental.
Man's name's saying Ken. Yeah. Ken, we've heard your name coming through. Thank you.
None of them are like a telephone to speak with spirit. No. Do you know? So it's not going to be like a conversation.
Some apps though do work differently. Some apps do give you like 3 or 4 words in a row. But very hard. Ken, we can hear you coming through and we'd like to say thank you. We know you're here with us.
We would like to speak to Ken now. If the rest of you, if there's anybody else trying to communicate, if you could step by.
Evening, John, my lovely.
And just let Ken try and communicate with us. Ken, are you still here?
Is he? John? I'm not sure, Amelia, I've not seen my phone.
If Ken's still here, can you tell us the other name that you're known by? To Lindsay.
Yeah, very true, Dorothy. Very true.
Please?
With limited amount of energy, you can only get certain words coming through. 8 would be relevant.
I'm alone to use some of my brain. Don't go today.
No. Keith, evening, Paul, my love. See, these are actually people's names I know. They're living. They're not. They're nothing to do with Ken.
Thought that said boyfriend then. That was right weird. It was like a full word boyfriend. Not saying it's aimed at you, but the word boyfriend came out.
Do we have a Debbie here? That sounded like a lady. Debbie, do you have a message for us? Again, Ben. I can take a Ben.
Yeah, but again, it's like we're looking for validation here and Ben's here. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not.
Debbie was very clear. Debbie, do you have a message? We're getting back wired again. Have we spoke to you before, Debbie? Maybe it's a message.
It could be a message for Ben. Somebody here got a message for Ben? Oh, Susie, you know what's good now? We're not doing that with Bluetooth.
Yeah,
I can put that in front of it.
Really name clear. There are some really clear names coming through.
But again, we're only getting names. It's not.
Names can be good, okay for validation, but you do need to push for that.
No, but it's like names coming through from different people. You know what I mean? It's not all to do with the same person. So there's no the names coming through, but we're not getting any validation for one name.
Yeah. Can you give us some? Can you give us a word of validation that somebody would know? Ken, could you tell me where you lived?
Near, I said then, but again, it's not.
Evening, Karen, my lovely.
Dundee.
Then that's not.
Ken, did you live in Dundee?
Did I just say yes then?
Near.
Near again. Same voice. Or same sounding. Jasmine.
Ken, could you try and answer clearly, please? Just yes or no. Did you live in Dundee or near Dundee?
Sounded Scottish. Yes.
It's not Ken we're thinking of that.
No.
What? No, not me.
Rebecca, did you just hear do it for me? Or is that what you're sensing?
Eaten, I heard that. Ken, what brings you here tonight?
Jasmine will do it for me too. See, I don't want to say what do it for me is relevant to, because I think I've told you. That's why I don't want to say it, because if I say it and it's not, then I'm valid. I'm just so I need more to come through for that. Foot, yeah, family.
What's the link to Dundee?
Oh, who's the link?
Dad. Do we know?
What?
Where's Dad were from?
As far as I'm aware, I don't originally know. I mean, as far as I'm aware, no, I couldn't. I don't know. And I don't think my nan would tell me anyway. The kitchen, it said dog and accident. You had an accident. Who's the person trying to come through that's was in an accident? Spirit, what do you want us to do?
Don't make a pop or anything.
Yeah.
What's that? Can you bring me some tablets in? Which ones?
White ones, 2 white ones. How many spirits are trying to communicate with us tonight? Is he on my left? Coffee black. 5. So to the 5 spirits that are wanting to trying to come through, I need you to try and come through one at a time. And if it's possible to answer the questions, because coming through all at once, we can't hear what you're trying to say. So could the first person who's trying to communicate with us, could you come through by saying your name first? Was bricks relevant to your crossing, to your passing? Communications today. Listen close, like record. Oh, brilliant, Brian. Thank you, my lovely. If you pick anything up, Brian, that's clear, can you either share it with us on page or on group post? Be really interesting, my lovely. If you can do clippings or whatever. If there's 5 energies here with us trying to communicate, who's the first one that wants to come through to speak to us? Did you used to build things? What kind of things did you used to build? A dog by that lady again. You used to build doors. So were you more of a joiner? You were build. Oh, darling. As long as it's not too much messing for you, Brian, my lovely. So when I asked what bricks were for, they'd build.
Where did bricks come in?
Bricks were just coming through. I asked them to come through one at a time. Maybe you could see John come in, and that's why it said door. Possibly, yeah, because you were coming through door when it said door. Oh, you didn't tell me it was fizzy.
It's fizzy.
What is it?
Coke. What pub did you want?
I don't know.
We got
expecting Coke.
Well, it's not. It's Pepsi. Other brands are available.
Try.
Let's try another app. Different one.
Shall we try one on Windows?
Quantum.
Or do you want to try Quantum? Or enter. Or do you want to try the
Radio Spirit Box?
Radio Spirit Box.
Quantum or RSB?
Are you bold under there? I thought it said.
No.
Got a bit.
It's grey.
Light.
When? Till I met Lindsay.
He blames me for everything. I've told him I'll buy him a Just for Men. RSB. RSB. RSBB. It's not that, is it?
RESPECT.
RESPECT. Well, seem to be clearer on mine. You don't twat.
4 strikes.
Recommends.
Oh, that got me. Oh, dear. We've put a different app on to see whether you can communicate better with us through this one. Are the 5 energies still here with us that was trying to communicate?
Much.
You've been laughing all night, Jasmine.
Few times.
Due time?
Few times.
Oh.
You only 10 tries.
I know, well. You crack me up, John.
Thank you. I do try.
Love your banter, you two. Could you
Don't
speak?
know.
Could you try and speak to us really clearly? Do we have somebody called Ken that's trying to come through? Evening, Elizabeth.
Lived a long.
I heard that.
What's the?
Can you tell us your name?
Italian rest.
I need rest, I think it said. But, I think it were Rebecca. I don't know if it were Rebecca
Chair.
Who?
or Jane that put that
Even?
said he was tired. Rebecca. She put it earlier on in the chat.
Red.
Red. You would still like to know your name.
19.
What's red relevant for?
Isn't for
19. Chair.
you.
Could you come forward and tell us your name very clearly through this device, please? He's gone to lay and rest. He's tired. If Ken's tired, could one of the other spirits come forward and tell us their name?
You'll get your.
Don't like that echo.
30 oak, 30 oak, 30 oak, 30 oak, 30 oak. 30 oak.
No, I don't like that echo.
Think red.
Think red.
You're welcome.
John's messing and he's put an
Yeah,
echo
I put
on.
echo on because it says just only,
I heard think red.
and then you're welcome.
And you're welcome.
I've turned echo off anyway.
What's red relevant for?
Big red.
Big red. Is red relevant?
Yes.
Is red relevant for the scooter? Your energies
Let's
see?
go to.
Do your energies see myself and John when we go out on Big Red?
Brian likes echo.
Really?
We'll try it for a couple of minutes. with
You're
echo.
leaving.
You're leaving.
That sounded like it spit. Get ready for echo, guys, because it's going to come through. We're not leaving.
Can you del? Serious.
You look at me like that for?
Because explain what it's saying.
Well, do you want me to put it through box and see if I can
Carnoodle. Canoodle. Carnoodle. Darius.
Right, what I'm going to do then,
Did you say Ken or Kent a minute ago? Hang on, he's going to put it through a bigger box.
so then we can put reverb on it rather than echo and see if that helps. Just put a little-
Catherine's just saying my dad who passed is Ken. Does Rick Durham, Dundee, Catherine, does Dundee mean anything to you, my lovely? Or what else come through? Hello?
Is that true? Dinner on Friday.
Is that true? Dinner on Friday? I'm not sure if I'm keen on this app at the minute. I can't work out whether I like this one or not yet. John's just trying to set it up on pedals. What are your guys' thoughts on this app while he's just doing this? No, but ask him to try and come through at the start. No, but ask him to... Right, my lovely.
I don't think we've used this one long enough to make a...
It's hard buying it.
Is that true? I heard, can you speak too? Thought I heard something speak, but I didn't hear the rest of it. What's that? Are you here to connect with a lady called Catherine?
Sir.
If Ken came through to communicate with a lady
What do you
called
want?
Catherine, could you give Catherine some validation, please?
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Said that other day. Because we laughed.
Yeah, it's not.
May I have finished?
That's what we had last night.
I'm not sure about this app.
Meaning it.
See, to me,
Right, I'm going to give you
That.
a chance to tell us your name. I need you to tell us your name. If you don't tell us your name, I'm going to turn this one off because I don't think it's working.
Coach.
Good did that, sir.
First year.
oh my God, hello, I was thinking about his spaghetti. He loved my mum to me.
It's
So you can take the spaghetti, Catherine. Right.
It is an order.
Can you give another validation for
Fine.
Catherine, please? She can validate the spaghetti.
it's 5. Said.
Really?
Wow. Never heard a buttered brown one.
For a bomb?
Could you tell us how old you are, Ken? Or how old you were when you passed away? Seems to be a bit too clear.
Recommends.
It's 5Z.
What's up?
And what?
Did you used to have a pet name for Catherine as a child?
And
Fun. What book are you?
think to dr-
Like I said, we'll get a bit.
Hi.
Fun 10. Hi. What books are you reading? Sounds like two
What a
spirits
rest.
debating about 5 and
Good.
10. Can you tell me what I've got on my feet?
I started calling.
To give us validation, what am I wearing on my feet?
Huh?
Well, what am I holding in my hand?
You've got two objects to say what we've got.
Well, I don't want to.
The rest.
We need that validation from you. Either what am I wearing on my feet or what is John holding in his hand?
Roses will.
Roses will.
Evening, Maureen, my lovely lady.
Hey, Maureen.
Yeah, I heard well I don't want to. I heard Rose's
Justin.
What is this I'm holding up now? What is it?
Something.
Something.
Interesting. Though.
Christingle. Actually, with Christingles, didn't you used to put a penny in top of
Do a
Christingle?
lot of.
I'm going.
Really?
I'm going.
Now with
Well, I'm
Let's
happy
go.
with hearing Kent and Spaghetti. He called me Katie. It's a type of
You
little
like
animal here
I'm good.
in US. Not sure if you
Yes.
have those there.
Cool.
I don't think we do we? No, I've not
That
heard
was
of
mine.
them.
Come on, tell me what this is I'm holding up now.
see if we can get some more validation for you, Catherine, as we go on.
It's fine.
10.
Bunch of saying, I'm going.
American,
American.
would you like?
If you're an American, I need you to say a word that's relevant.
Oh, they're not.
I know, I'm thinking that, Rebecca.
What?
Don't think you can connect to that properly. It's too hard. It was money, Joanna had. We'll try something else.
Sandpaper.
Sandpaper.
I thought you said St. Peter.
Rebecca had slippers. Can I just show you what I've got on my feet? Slippers. It's what I wear all the time on my feet. So if you had slippers, but like you said, I do think that app might be a little bit. We haven't worked with that one enough, I don't think, to really rate it at the minute. I didn't hear it, I sensed it. Spirit was telling me slippers. Well, Rebecca, you know I've got slippers on my feet. And you didn't know before we started. And I don't think I say I wear slippers all the time.
Well, hold the edge.
Ken, if you're still here,
Where?
Catherine's waiting. You give her one validation with the spaghetti.
We.
They're really comfy. They're like shoes.
I have to say about it will let you know if it's a repetition of words.
Yeah.
Cheers, Steve.
That's good to know.
It means
By the edge. Where's the edge?
This one is Spiritus.
I'm not keen on spirits.
Only because it gives them angry name.
Yeah.
Your shed looks like a sauna.
I wish you were. Lots of words that come through. A lot in apps. Seems programmed to say them. Yeah.
Well, the thing is,
Some of them are programmed.
they are. But what puts me off at that one's programmed to say certain words is if it were programmed to say certain words, spaghetti wouldn't be one of them that I'd have to come out. If you know what I mean, you'd have a name or something that's going to be.
You'd have it constantly saying.
You know, like some people who probably it's something that anybody can make fit. I suppose you can make spaghetti fit because.
Yeah, but Catherine could take the spaghetti.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you were programming it, there'd be other words that I put in before spaghetti.
Yeah. Can you learn to use this device? We've used this device a few times now when John's been out on his investigations.
we are not.
Do you know how to use this device properly? Team. Rebecca. How many spirit energies are here with us?
Right.
I know you don't like this one, so
Do we have a Rebecca here with us?
I'll leave it on while I set this one.
Do you have a message for Rebecca? I think he's talking about me.
Because I had.
Well, we'll leave it a bit longer while John's setting this other one up. And we'll still leave it 5 minutes. If you can validate for Rebecca who you are. I heard
If
is
it's John there, then he's right there.
You might be best talking.
You asking for me?
I. What?
Maybe it is.
The mother.
You make the words work for you.
But
See again, I don't know. Alan, what the hell? Rebecca a couple of times. For example, when I was trying out Project for the first time, I said, "Can you say something relevant?" And it's about the word otter. I had a pillow on my couch with otters on it. But that's what I'm saying here, mate. I do believe these apps do work, and I do believe that spirits can manipulate them, even though they're experiments. Me personally, I do believe that they can manipulate these words and sounds.
now.
But it's getting that relevant evidence. Now for Catherine could take Ken, she'd asked for a granddad to come through. She could also take the spaghetti, and then afterwards it did say American. Do you know, which were 3 relevant things for Catherine to take.
I mean, what works for you? I'll try it some more.
Which to me, I'd love.
I'm not going to, yeah, Ken Spaghetti in America.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to say we're not going to use it again.
Like I say, I think with some apps you have to build. You've got to learn how they work, and working with them for 5 minutes isn't going to give you a full working thing. Ken, if you're here, can you just please give me one more validation, and could you say the name Catherine for me? Could you say Catherine really, really clearly for me, Ken, if you're still here?
Just. Please. That.
How I have.
Civic. How to manipulate absolutely. Yeah, it does, Chris, exactly. Peace. You found peace?
I'm going to put the quantum box in a minute when this is all booted up, and then we might try that afterlife box. We haven't worked very much with that either. I know Chris knows which.
Maybe you thought that 3 words would be enough for me. It could do, Catherine. It could do, because sometimes we only need that little bit of validation, don't we, just to bring us a bit of comfort.
Because I know you don't like this app.
It's not that I don't like it, but I don't like the darker voices that come through that. It's just not one of my favourites. But I think everybody has their own favourite apps that they like to use. Did anybody hear Alan before? I think somebody put Alan in chat.
I think it was Rebecca that put it.
I like hearing the word peace on any app. Yeah, Joanne, me too. This is the paranormal side of not faking. It all takes time and patience. It does take time and patience, and working with different things to find out what works and what's going to work with you. When it said Rebecca, loads of times you said, "Do you have a message from Rebecca?" And I thought, let's see if I can get it again. See if I can. I'll ask that question again, Rebecca. Necrophonics is your favourite. Is it set? Oh, I missed what I'm going to say now. If you have a message for Rebecca, could you confirm your name again, please, for Rebecca? Then each also has a personality which may not be totally friendly. And exactly. Some spirit, that's what we class as negative ones, those who don't want to communicate.
Not to be cooperative.
Or want to be cooperative with us. They're more and it's not that they're negative energies. Some just want to be left in peace, which is fine. But then there's always the ones that do. So it's just finding that respect and that borderline on listening to them and not pushing them. Can you give Joanne the validation of the name that you tried to say through the other box? Rebecca, sorry. If a person was an alien life, I couldn't expect them to see you after that. Exactly. Our feelings exactly. How many energies are still here with me and John? Evening, Carol, my lovely lady. Do we have 10 energies here? Could you say your names one at a time for us?
One of you just step forward and speak. Just one.
Did you hear what's energy? Rebecca.
Civic or civic?
Still listening, watching my reading chart. Just do it. No worries, Scott. Some spirits can be angry and they seem like negative, but perhaps they're trying to get their voice heard. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard civic a few times. Now, I've heard civic
Through different apps as well.
all through different apps.
What's the relevance to civic?
There's 10 energies here. Could you say your names for me one at a time? You know our names? I think he's saying civic.
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 Not civic. Never a paratrooper.
Yeah.
Civic would be, 'cause that's what they call it when they're not, when they're out. It's Civic Street, isn't it? Civilian, yeah.
It's a long stretch. But I drive to Civic. And Civic, but that has come through and that's what's being put in chart. Could still be trying to come through for you, Catherine. We could have quite a few trying to come through for everybody, so I think you're best listening and seeing what you hear, what you can get as relevance, because it's very hard trying to communicate with loved ones not on a one-to-one basis, I think.
What's the relevance for civic? Or civic?
Is it a place? Is it an object? Is it a person? Catherine, was he in military or anything like that? Some people work for the military but aren't required to wear uniform. Thanks, Steve. No, he's not in the military. Do we still have Ken here with us? Do we still have Ken trying to communicate with us? Ken, if you're still here, could you just say yes to validate that you're still here? Well. loud scream. Go and help.
Ken, are you still here?
Something about the cheek. Ken, if you're still here, could you just say I am? Joanna, Ken. Henry as well. Sounds like a very deep male who seems determined to be heard over the others. I know. To the male voice trying to come through, can I ask all the other energies to step back? And I just want the gentleman to come through on his own, please. Can't lean forward, my shoulders
No,
killing.
others don't, unfortunately. Night, Michelle.
Night, Michelle, my lovely lady. Thank you for joining, my lovely, and keep me posted, my love.
It's just lovely to hear what I did, Catherine.
Bless you, Catherine, my lovely.
Night, Michelle. Night, Michelle.
I can't read long sentences. I've done something to my shoulder. That's I'm going to cry.
Did you say that you're going to cry or Lindsay's going to cry?
Is there a gentleman here trying to communicate?
That was probably your dog, Gemma.
Listen to him. We're trying to listen to the gentleman coming through. But unfortunately, too many energies are coming through.
I don't like feedbacky noises coming through on this tonight.
Can't you alter settings on that?
I'll try.
Try and bring them all down and then stop. Now do them one at a time. Green or greed? Did you just say green? You were backstabbing. I'm gonna have to move my chair a little bit closer.
Can you come through one at a time, but clearly, please?
It's alright, I'll move my chair around in here. Hello, Gemma. Chance it was him.
Who's him?
Who's trying to come through and communicate? I am Rebecca Red. We need you to come through with a name. Can you say your name? See if it responds to you.
Can you tell us your name, please? Clearly, just tell us. Tell us your name clearly.
Can't understand this one. Now I'm struggling with this one tonight, Rebecca. Normally this one's really, really clear. That's why I like this one. But there's quite a lot of feedback. I wonder if you've got to turn your pedal down, or are you connected to pedal this one?
It's not connected.
sorry, that's my hand. Seems there's a younger man and a woman trying to come through, but an older man is coming through quite forcefully and interrupting the others. I think something's mimicking me or you. It's like there's a lot of energy and they're all excited and trying to come through at the same time. That's what it seems like. We've had this happen before though, when we've been out on investigation, where it's just like all.
It's like an overload.
It's like an overload of voices and words, and very hard to make sense of. I heard name is Rebecca. Yeah, I feel excitement and frustration. Yeah, I think I mean, we're working more in shed at minute, so they've got used to us working here. So maybe
Clerk.
I'm set.
Moving to inch.
it's like standing at a party and trying to listen to one person where the heat is talking around you. Yeah. Is any energies here? Could you speak? Could you speak your name for us, please?
Chris,
Any questions?
which banks did you say on Afterlight Box? I mean, I've got radio on.
Rebecca Ed, Chris. Christopher!
Chris. Mr. Mason. 1, 2. Let's A and B on this one.
Evening spirits. Calling out to the energies tonight. We're only wanting positive energies to come forward. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John.
Could you come forward and tell us your name?
That's that like ovulus that's on it. You can turn it on or off.
Off. That were a nightmare, that.
That's what it
I
said.
know.
Third one is just
a spinitron.
I don't even know what spinitron is.
No. If we have a spirit energy here with us, could you say your name for me, please, clearly?
Can you hear it all right, everyone?
Do you have a message for anybody?
Cool.
Suppose there were many spirits desperate to communicate with us. And you've opened.
Channel for them, they all rush to be heard at once.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like turning a light on, innit? Beacon, whatever.
I know Chris and his wife, they were both very close to me. No worries, Karen, just listen out, my lovely. How many energies are here with us?
A lot, I thought that said.
Is it possible for you to communicate with us one at a time?
Okay.
Thank you.
Susie.
Who else is here apart from Susie?
Hi, Selena.
Evening, Selena. Kevin. So that's Susie. Kevin. Who else is here with us? We're picked up on Susie and we've picked up on Kevin. Who else have we missed? David?
No, Purgatory Paranormal of New York or NY. Anyway.
Is that Cynthia? I might be wrong. I think it's Cynthia.
Chris.
Evening Purgatory, my lovely lady. Cynthia. Woohoo! I got it right. It's been in my head all day.
I thought you meant Cynthia come through.
No. Kevin has come through on a couple of apps tonight. He has. Chris, I know his wife is. No problems. Karen, my love. Kevin, if you've got a message for anybody, could you say what your message is or try to speak to us? We just want to talk to Kevin at the moment. Talk to Chris.
Chris, are you here? Or were you asking for Chris?
Chris, do you have a message? Chris, are you with anybody? Let's just build and attract.
Are you trying to build your energy up?
Chris, if you're with your wife, could you tell me your wife's name?
What's your wife's name, Chris?
August. What's the relevance to August?
One way, it's something.
In February as well. Can you tell me the relevance to August, please? Chris, can you tell me how old you were?
It's Sally then.
August is Karen's birthday. I think, again, Karen, I think you're going to have to do what Catherine's just done, my lovely. If you get the validation, then that's fair enough. Just let us know. Evening, Dr. Villain. And just let us know what you can validate coming through, because we've got so many, I think, trying to come through. Yeah. I'm heading home from work. Have a great evening, everybody. Drive safe, my lovely, and let us know you get home all right. Chris, who are you with? And I need the name of the person that you're with. Thought I had Vicky. You heard I killed him? I thought I heard Vicky, Rebecca.
Do you think that name was written?
Vicky, can you step forward for me?
That's the.
You think that?
The body.
The body.
Radio tech.
It's a radio tech. Did you hide the body? Rebecca, you're on fire spot on to what I'm hearing too. That's good.
Is ours?
Yeah, Amelia, it'll be later on tonight, though. Radio tech. I heard radio tech, Jay. Do you know that you're speaking or trying to speak to? Do you get me teeth in? Do you know what the instrument is that you're trying to communicate with us through? Can you tell me the name? Can you tell me the name of the equipment that we're using for you to try and communicate with us? You're doing great, Rebecca, tonight.
7. Trusting.
Radio tomorrow night, radio tech.
Sweet. Over the chip. The outer.
Who am I speaking to?
Compare.
Could you tell me your name, please? Bass like voice, but it's more a sound than talking.
Thank you, Dr. Willem.
We found it.
We found you.
Well, it's just said something about like burying a body. We're I forgot what you said earlier, but that's relevant to what I came up with earlier, I think. Jamie, are you here with us? Jamie, could you tell me your surname? As I record, I also remove subsonics below 20 hertz. It said, did you hide the body? Evening, Andrea, my lovely. Could you say one of our names? If we are communicating with souls or energies that have crossed over, and you can see us and hear us, could you please say one of our names? Body right there, she didn't actually kill John. Exactly. Andrea, it said. These questions. Don't you like us asking you questions? Don't you like us Do you like us asking you questions? Hi Jay, it said. Third bank puts whispers in as well, John. That's swear.
I thought so, yeah.
I thought that said get effed.
Maybe.
To the lady energy. First written warning.
It looks like it.
Oh, dear. Don't swear because I have to repeat it and then I get told off.
You didn't repeat it though, did you?
No.
You said F word.
What are we sat inside of?
Coming from
What's the name of the building we're sat inside of? From Melrose Road, did you take your pills?
Trying to.
Coming through. Any excuses to strike? Don't think I need excuses, John.
Metrocon.
Coming through Canada. Coming through Darwin. What are you looking at?
See if there's anything else that
It just said a shed. You got retention. If you're here and you're round us, we'd like you to communicate with us. We just want to find out whether we can communicate with loved ones and spirit energies that have crossed over. I think it's saying places. Is it possible for us to communicate with the souls that have crossed over?
To cut down lines.
Can you give us validation of that? How many years has it been since you was last? Oh, no. How many years ago has it been since you've died?
a different one? Are you happy with this one?
Get a bit longer on this one, I think. Who's right here? That could be 11 years. Evening, nighttime wanderers, my lovely. Hope you're well. Did you die 11 years ago? Oh, good in the hood. I think they're playing games in a fire, Chris said. Did you die in a fire? If you died in a fire, has John contacted you before? Has John spoke to you before?
Orange.
No, I'm thinking of with the fire, don't you?
From down. Okay.
Yep.
What's the name of the person that died in the fire? I can't remember his name now.
I think.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm not saying it because I don't want to put any words into your mouths. So, what's the name of the gentleman that died in the fire?
Night, Kimmer.
Night, sweetie.
Hello.
Alan again.
Alan, do you have a message that you want to give? I think my dad is trying to come through as well. Alan, if you're trying to come through, Could you give Rebecca some validation? Could you say something only Rebecca would know?
Olivia.
Her parent. Need better validation than her parent. I think Gems, it's got to be a stronger one.
Is there a nickname?
Is there a name you used to
Or a
call
pet
Rebecca?
name?
Could you, if you are related to Rebecca, could you tell me Rebecca's mum's name? Rebecca, don't put it in chat, my lovely. Well, that said Kirsten then.
Unless it comes out, of course.
Yeah, unless it comes out.
And somebody else puts it in.
I'm asking for validation, Alan. Could you tell me what Rebecca's mum's name was, please? The name of your wife? Interesting. Rebecca knows you're all around, but Rebecca needs that validation. Marion? Right, I'll ask for ex-wife. Sorry, Rebecca. We know that you and Rebecca's mom split up. So could you tell me your name? Could you tell me the name of your ex-wife, please? I'm not asking Rebecca. I'm asking you. Said ex-wife 3 times, then said her actual name. Don't say a name just yet, just in case it comes out again, because nobody's picked up on it in chat. George could be relevant to the fire.
Alan? Your ex-wife's name, what is it? So it's Antoinette then.
Andrea read Barbara. I'm Haley. I heard I'm Haley then. Do you have a lady called Haley joining us now?
Journey from what?
Is Haley your mum, Rebecca? I'll tell you in a minute what the name is, and it's not Haley. But they are correct. Right, my lovely. Thank you for giving validation to Rebecca.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? That's it, can't stop.
Yeah. Sometimes the only person who can hear the actual name is the person who's receiving the message. I heard Valerie. I heard Helen a few times. Wow, that's insane. Remarried. Helen, can't stop. Is there any other message that you'd like to give to Rebecca? Rebecca's happy that you've come through and given her some validation, but if you've got anything else to say to Rebecca, now's your time.
Yes, my mum is remarried, Dad.
Rebecca's letting you know that her mum has remarried. To be honest, I don't believe spirits can come through and give warnings or say things that
Could have said warming, as in it's warming
could be
to hear.
warming rather than warning. Because to me, the energies of souls that have crossed over aren't allowed to give any information to the future, as far as I'm aware, and they're definitely not allowed to come through and give messages that aren't of good intention. And that's what I learned through going to spiritualist churches and everything else, that if ever you went to a medium or anybody and they gave you some negative information, that they were a fraud there and then, because spirits don't work like that. They might say something like, well, you need to
the only thing
on a medical condition.
The warning could have been he had no warning. It was sudden.
Before,
you know what I mean? I don't know.
But,
I mean, I'm not saying that's the case with you. But if it were warning, it could have been something like that.
But definitely. Thank you, everybody. And Spirit. Rebecca says thank you for coming through.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to Rebecca? Something.
Did die sudden, yeah. So that could have been, there were no warning. No, I didn't know. No.
Is there any other message you'd like to give?
What an amazing night tonight. We've had Catherine that can validate 3 things that come through. We've had Rebecca that can validate things that have come through. And Rebecca never said a mom's name come through. You never said your mom's name in chat. So for it to come through and people hear it, that's amazing validation for you. And like I said, me and John aren't mediums. We don't claim to have mediumship powers or anything like that.
We have
We're
into spiritual church,
and we've done
we have
some
tried to
learning
work with spirit.
Yeah, we're not going to say we haven't
we're
tried
not.
it, but we're
not mediums by any.
We're not that far into it. Do you know what I mean? It's something we are interested in, but we would never say what we are. I heard it say cancer before too. I'm so glad for you, Rebecca Hunt.
Alan, you still here?
Are you stepping back, Alan? Are you going to let somebody else come through?
Yes, they can.
Thank you. Do we have somebody else that wants to come through that's got a message for one of the loved ones? White. Thank you, Alan, for communicating with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to, what were Catherine's?
Ken.
Ken. And thank you to Ken for coming through. No worries, Dr. Villain. Rebecca's just gone, my God. So is white still to do with you, Rebecca? Alan stepping back for another energy to step forward to communicate with the loved ones. Sorry, got him all.
I hope you're okay.
Oh, bless. I hope you're all right, my lovely, and it's not. What did you say? Sorry, Linz. It's okay. I thought you meant that white because you put "oh my God" in chat, and I didn't realise you said "oh my God" as in like that kind of thing. So I didn't know whether white was still related to you in a way. Do you have anybody else's spirits who's wanting to come through to speak to anybody?
Could you tell us your name, please?
Do we have a George coming through?
It's away.
It's away. No, I really wanted a message. When you said, can you step back? And he said in his voice, yes, they can. Oh, bless Rebecca. That would have been brilliant. That's amazing, Rebecca.
Go in, sweetheart. That could have been to Rebecca. That could have been Alan saying, "Go in, I'm going, sweetheart."
Could be. You'll have to listen back if you missed
I don't know
that
if that were sweetheart was something he used to
Yeah.
call Rebecca or what. I don't know.
I feel like I'm on his there. You can ask if his name's CJ. Do we have a gentleman by the name of CJ? Can still hear him come through. I think he will, Rebecca. I think he'll be in background, and I think he'll still allow messages to come through. But I think he's also stepping back, so if we do have another spirit coming through, that they can get through.
Sure, Rebecca.
How many spirits are left around us, please, tonight?
Something about Henry's.
I heard Henry. Henry, are you here? Memories. Female name too. It is. Thing is, he's very overpowering, so that's why he probably wouldn't let anybody speak before. Bit like me then. A bit like me, overpowering.
Lindsay goes before me. I'm never getting a spirit box out because I'll never know else.
I would come through. I'd come through with me laugh. How many energies are left here with us wanting to communicate? Or have you used all your energies? The famous laugh. Do you have a miracle? Me?
What's the miracle? Michael, are you here?
Michael, are you coming through? If we have a Michael coming through, could you say something to validate? So somebody knows that you're here for them. What?
You tell us the person that you've got the message for, Michael.
If it says Thriller now, I'll freak.
If it says Thriller, Scotty can think up a clickbait title.
Oh, Rebecca's put Thriller. Do me hair while I'm on camera.
It did say Thriller. Michael, what's your second name? What's your surname?
The money.
I'm only here.
Clickbait title tonight.
Michael, could you give your surname, please? It never did. It said Jackson. That was a high voice too. Walter. Is it Michael Walter, your name? I'm just playing with colours.
Yeah, clickbait and that, right? Here's when.
Oh dear.
Do you want to go with Vortex?
Do you want to have a go with Vortex? See if we can pick out up in the Vortex. It wasn't just the money I heard before.
Because I'm.
Yes. What?
I'm not going to believe that we've got Michael Jackson in the shed.
We've got Michael Jackson. We might have got a Michael and we might have got a Jackson, but I don't think it's the Michael Jackson. Oh. Get it on. It may seem silly nonsense, but please try holding hands or touching feet, connecting together somehow to amplify your intentions. We'll do that after the Vortex. And Shimon. I'm bad. You know it. If there's a Michael trying to come through, being serious now, we do need you to say your surname for us. If you can say it clearly.
And with purpose.
And with purpose. It said Michael, then it said Walter. Is Walter? Look at that.
Can you pass me that e-cig, please?
Yes. Yes, my lovely. There you go.
Oh, I've only got 2 batteries left. 2 bars on my battery.
Hang on, I might have to. Oh, I've got to take light, haven't I? Michael, if you're here, or Ken, or Alan, if you can step forward and show yourselves in this vortex. Evening, Sammy, my lovely. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Do the moonwalk. Michael, if you're here. We need a surname from you. Can you show yourself in this light? They don't give off enough smoke, Brian. But a very, 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 very kind gentleman who we know, I'm not going to say no names yet because I don't know if he wants to be mentioned just yet, is actually building us a battery operated fog machine. So we'll not have to vape, but it will be a couple of weeks before it's ready. And we can't thank him enough. He's such an amazing person and got the biggest heart of everybody. Well, not of everybody, but you know what I mean. He's like everybody in this chat. He's got a big heart, and we can't thank him enough. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, it will be ready to use. How many spirit energies are here with us now? Could you go towards this light and could you show yourself? Got to go careful, haven't we? I best not blow any smoke because otherwise it's just going to fog it all up. When you've done that one, just leave it for a minute or two. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? But it's amazing what faces could get caught inside. Let me just open that door a minute, if I can, to try and let some vape out, and then hopefully, otherwise it gets too fogged up. Something black is passing by the camera. It is good, isn't it, Louise? I like it because you don't get that wind like you do when you're outside. Well, I can see that face. Fogged up, close to warning. If you could come and show yourself to us, we might be able to capture your face, or you actually standing there in front of us.
Chart life.
A lot more effective, I think. If anybody's got any good screenshots, just let me know, and if you can share them in our group on Facebook, I'll get one of moderators to share the link to the Facebook group, because it is separate to page, and it's private, set to private settings, so it's a safe group just to discuss the paranormal. Reminds me of the early 90s. It said not on Facebook. Oh, will be soon. Do you have the energy to come and show yourself for us? Can you come and stand in front of myself and John?
Stand in the light.
Could you show us a full body apparition? It'd be great if we could capture your full energy. Or if you've got the energy to show yourself as a light anomaly. Do 2 more and that's it. That light that you can see, like that's like going down, that light, that's just the vortex itself. Don't know why it's doing that. It's not done that before. It's like doing it's doing like black lines. There you go, my lovelies.
Let's get rid of the fog.
It's foggy. Let me put the chairs round.
That with your phone, that's my.
That's everything just going all up, Shan. That's better. That's it. Seen some totally awesome laser displays. Bethnal Green Railway Archers was off the cool scale. Any screenshot? Yeah, if one of you wants to share me link to his Facebook group, not the page, the group, because that's where we share all the screenshots from other investigations in there too.
Is there anything else that anybody would like us to try?
Yeah. What would you like to see next?
We've got the spirit boxes, and we've got some other apps we haven't used.
We have.
It's always totally up to you guys.
It's totally up to you. I'll get link. Cheers, Gems. Dodger. EVP. That's a good one. So we could do EVP and then do a bit of spirit box. Salted. We're salted. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Philly gumbo. I'm going to shut up now.
I'll make a change. We're ready.
Hang on, just let me keep my foot still. That's it. Hang on, I've got to sniff. Plane.
The plane, boss.
The plane's flying over. Great. Now I'm hungry again.
Quiet on the set.
Come on, plane. Why is it every time you want to do an EVP?
Night, Rebecca,
some
take
form
care.
of noise starts. Night, Rebecca, my lovely lady. Hope you've had a good night, my sweet. It's a plane.
Won't
Is it a
go?
plane?
We're ready.
Is it a... Yeah, you can still hear it grumbling, but you'll pick plane up anyway. Quiet, please.
EVP session 1. Evening Spirits, my name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, you no harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you. If you step forward and tell us your name.
Do you have any more messages that you'd like to say? What's your connection to myself or John?
Could you tell us how you passed?
Do you like how we do our investigations?
Right, stop it there. I went blank for a minute.
Don't want to pull that door to? Might have to do another EVP after this one. Any questions you want for an EVP? Pop them into chat. But wait while we've listened back. Otherwise,
Evening Spirits, my name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, you no harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you. If you step forward and tell us your name.
Do you have any more messages that you'd like to say? That crack, that was shed. What's your connection to myself or John?
Could you tell us how you passed?
Do you like how we do our investigations? Nada. Nothing. So we'll try one more. Do you want anybody got any questions? When will people realise 5D is coming? Just popped out to the bin and it's absolutely freezing cold. I'm red hot in here.
I've got a heater on.
I know, but that heater don't really do much when really.
EVP session 2. How many energies are in this shed with us now?
Could you say one of the names who we've connected with tonight in spirit?
Is there any nature spirits here with us?
Are you a male or a female?
Can you tell us the name of the person you're trying to connect with?
Could you tell us how old you are, please?
Leave it there. 2020, you can't assume gender.
Behave, lass, behave. I'm in such a fidgety mood tonight, I can't tell you. It's very hard for me to concentrate
EVP
tonight.
session 2. How many energies are in this shed with us now?
Could you say one of the names who we've connected with tonight in spirit?
Is there any nature spirits here with us?
Just rewind that one a bit.
Are you a male or a female? Are you a male or a female?
Right, no.
Is there any nature spirits here with us?
Are you a male or a female?
Can you tell us the name of the person you're trying to connect with?
Sounds like a quiet whispering. That's what I thought I heard.
Could you tell us how old you are, please?
On that question, when you asked, I thought I heard something, but I can't say what I heard.
What? Because you can't say because you didn't hear it.
No,
Right?
I didn't hear it, but I thought.
Oh.
Is there any nature spirits here with us?
There. Is anybody else hearing that, or is it just my ears?
Is there any nature spirits here with us?
You hear it?
Very, very faintly.
Very, very faint.
I can't make out any.
Are you a male or a female?
There's something there, yeah, I can hear something, but I can't say what it is. There's a sound before John asked the questions too. I think
Can you
that,
tell us the name of the person you're trying to connect with?
Like, lick my lips or something.
sometimes when people ask questions, what you've got to be careful for on EVPs,
Just
just
before
pause it a minute.
you take a breath.
Tell us
Or,
how old
When you're doing EVPs, what you've got to be careful for is that first intake of breath by somebody, and when they've finished, because some people, when you're doing EVPs and you like take a breath to speak, it can sound like a whisper or it can sound like something, and it's not actually, it's just your breath. And same again when you finish your sentence, if it's straight after, just be aware it could be like a whisper coming out of your own mouth on when you're like finishing your last question. So you always got to be careful of them ones.
Unless it's Lindsay, and then it won't be a whisper.
Yeah, if it's me, it won't be a whisper. So not to worry about. Could be that almost sounds like a click though. We'll have to watch. We'll watch the video back, and you can clean them up, can't you? Them EVPs. We'll try and clean it up and see whether we can hear anything. I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, Dorothy, it's so easy. We've noticed it on a few times when we've watched other people's lives, especially when you're watching EVPs, because everybody watches them. I can't whisper. Everybody watches them very closely, but we've noticed on a lot, we don't comment, we don't say anything because it's not for us to do that. And especially being a paranormal team ourselves, if we said it, then we'd be like, they'd like just said that we were just saying it just because we wanted to be rude or disrespectful, and it wouldn't be. But we have noticed that, yeah, listen back to EVPs, what you've listened to or watched, and watch the breath intake before and after. So it is one to just watch for on EVPs. What are you doing?
Pedal's not coming on.
I've got lots to review from past few sessions, just haven't had a few. I know, but the thing is, we're out all the time, so you've only get like about 2 to 3 days break, and then we're at it again. So, here we go. Have we got Robbie Jaffro?
I'm going to get him.
We could go fetch him. Because I do love the little robot man. I cleaned up the one I let you listen to, Lindsay, with the Audacity program. Yes, Yvonne, yeah. That was very clear though, that Yvonne, the one that you got. That was so clear. Really, where you could hear exactly what it said. So yeah, we'll put aside a day to review. No worries, I love audio work. Oh, brilliant, Brian. You'll be joining team soon as our audio tech. What's up with that?
Not working.
You broke your pedal.
I haven't broke it.
What's it supposed to do?
That light's supposed to come on. That red light.
Is it batteries in wrong way round?
No, you can't get battery the wrong way around.
You can, because one battery works in that one and it don't work in that one.
Yeah, I've changed batteries over. Put that on your tongue, see if it's any better.
Like that bugger telling me I'd have done that. I was just about to stick my tongue out and let him stick a battery on my tongue. Do you know? Please, guys, if you like what we do, hit that thumbs up and hit that bell. Yes, please, thank you. Don't forget to, I know how stupid am I, Steve. Don't forget, somebody share his group link for Facebook. You can share page link as well, but it's the group link I'm wanting, so everybody can share the photos if they've got anything. It's fun to test them. It's not fun to test them with your tongue.
No, I can't get it working. I'll have to have a look at that.
Pedal's broke now. Damn pedal.
So we can't have reverb on it, but we can have Spirit Box on it.
Right. Not stupid, that's called complete faith in your relationship. No, it's called stupidity on my part. I took his tongue out on a radio lead that was plugged into the main. Oh my goodness, Yvonne. Try it with that other lead in it. That's what I said, men.
Yeah, I'm doing it in a minute.
Let me move that and put that up here. So it's...
Why did we go?
I don't know, we buffered. We've got it on silent mode. See, I told you.
Oh, it's gone off now, look.
Oh, it might be a loose connection. Try that one in it. Electric shocks are shocking. Heard what in an early age. Oh my God, Brian. I'm surprised you can remember. I got told off for spamming. Spamming what? I better make that done that, Yvonne. Right, let's listen if we can pick out up front Spirit Box. Evening, spirits. We're back again with a different device to communicate with you. you could step forward and tell us your name quite clearly, please. Can't forget that's the problem. You can't. Was it a shock? Oh, bad joke, bad joke. We've communicated tonight with 2 energies that have crossed over. I'd like to thank you for them. And is there anybody else that's wanting to step forward and come through and talk to us? I'll try and share a link if I can. I don't know whether you guys can do it actually.
I think they have done.
Oh, have they? Oh, that's it.
There you go.
Cheers, Gems. Didn't see it. I just snorted then. Can you speak clearly into this device for us? John did that when he was doing washer. He left it when it was dryer. He left it plugged in and we're messing about with dryer. Next minute I heard a bang and I heard John at table. I was sat in the chair trying not to laugh and asking if he were okay. And then when he said yeah, I just had to burst out laughing. If it had been me, I'd have cried. I can hear somebody trying to come through.
Robot.
Can you try and use this device to communicate with us, please? Now, don't forget, guys, where we are, we have no radio signal. You've got to have a DAB radio. So it can't be sure you're picking anything up. I'll have to. Could you speak your name very clearly for us? Oh, I can't move forward. It's picking up, but it's not clear enough.
It's the time.
And like I said, we don't get radio signaling. We've never a DAB. You've got to have a DAB radio.
It's time. What's the time? Time for what?
Is it time for you to communicate with us? Or is it time that you're going to interact with the robot? Yeah, voice is trying to come through. Got your stomach growling then?
No, I didn't hear it.
I had like a growl.
I didn't feel it anyway. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear a growl. I like you can only feel your tummy rumble. I didn't feel my tummy rumble.
Well, it weren't the growlers there. They were like a
Demon.
like a demon. They
Demon.
were like a little growl in between. Can you try and communicate with us through this device, please?
No worries, Carol. Take care, sweetheart.
Take
We'll
care,
see you
my
soon.
lovely Carol. Wrap up warm, Carol, in the morning. It's going to be a cold. That's better, pushing Ariel down. How many energies are trying to come through to speak to us? If if it's that. If that's the problem. How many energies are here, please? We're going to put the robot on in a minute. Oh, you're going to have to... I'm going to have to move that way a bit, and you're going to have to move them bits down there. Ooh, sugar me timbers.
Robot chasing me.
Robot's chasing John. Oh! Can you interact with that robot for me, please? That's John, he's just moving it. I'm going to turn you around anyway and put you on to Robbie the robot. Is anybody here with us and you can communicate?
Walk past the robot, walk from one side to the other.
Thank you.
You do that again. The other way. That's not going to pick me up.
No.
You do it again. The opposite way. Please. Really like you to try and move past the robot, walk in front of it so it turns again. It'll not hurt you. It's only a toy.
Giant distance between John and Robbie.
Yeah, far. It's not gonna be a lot closer to it. Just like that.
Might have come off bottom of one of the chairs. Found a piece of rubber. Turn him back round to the front.
It's off there.
Can you make that robot turn for us, please?
Walk past it.
Thank you. Did it forward and back. Could you make it move forward? Could you make it move forward towards us or towards this table?
I'll make it move back to the wall. Stand right in front of it.
Thank you.
Do you like that toy? Make it move if you like it. Make it turn again. Show us you like the toy.
Is this one of your favourite toys to interact with? Wow. Thank you so much. We did ask you to take it to that wall. Now you can take it anywhere you want to. Where would you like? Which side of the room would you like to take it to? That side? I bet you can't make it hit that wall. Yvonne's willing it to move. Can you do any tricks with it? I'll put you next to the spirit box, guys, just in case you hear anything coming through. If you're a child's energy that's playing with the robot, can you move it? So if you're a child energy, can you move that again for us? Can you make it turn back round to me if you're a child? You're the energy of a child.
Is it fun to play with that?
Are you a female? If you can turn it back towards me if you're a female. Not a yeah or a no.
Well, it did turn back towards you, then it turned it straight back, but it did turn towards you.
It did.
So are you a female? Can you turn it again if you're a female? Please?
Could you turn it in a full circle for us? Could you
Or
make...
is that asking too much?
Could you make the robot go round in a full circle? It'd be amazing if you could do that. That means you've got to walk round the robot. Go on, another 2, 3. Another 3 turns. Do you want us to put it back into the middle of the room? And let's see whether you can make that robot turn all the way round. Can you make that robot turn for us? Can you make her do a dancing circle? Number 5 is alive. So if you're a female, could you turn it to the left?
All left different.
Alright, if you're a female, can you turn it towards the windows? And if you're a male, could you turn it towards John? If we have a male and a female, can you make it go to the wall? Can you back the robot up to the wall? Go and stand in front of it if you're a male and a female here.
You're just a male?
You're going to ask it to do something if it's a male. Move it back to the front if it's a male that we're talking to. If you're a female, can you move it back to the front for me? It's just for validation that we know who we're speaking to. It did good at male side, Scots. If you're between the age of 5 and 10, can you make the robot turn again, please?
Between 10 and 15, can you make the robot turn?
It is Joanne.
If you're between 15 and 20, can you make the robot turn?
It likes John's legs.
Can't fault it for that.
If you're over 100 years old, could you make that robot turn for me, please? I've got £5 on this little guy.
Are you a child? Make it turn if you're a child.
We're just finding an easy way to communicate with you. Thank you. If there's a child's energy, if you could use this device to speak to us what's on at the moment. We'll be able to hear your voice. He's our ETA mascot, he is. And do you know, I think we may have got a female, a male, and a child spirit energy coming through. Because it's moved for the female, it moved for the male, and it moved for the child.
Yeah, but the child could be male or female.
It could be. Well, yeah, I never thought of that. What tricks could you make the robot do? Can you make it come forward towards me? Could you make that robot come and touch John's foot?
I don't know how to make it do that.
Pardon?
I don't know how to make it do that.
No. That's why I'm saying. Can you make that robot come forward and touch John's foot here?
Can you turn it for us again? Anyway, doesn't matter, whatever you want. Whichever way you want to turn it. It's there for you to play with.
We'll not ask you any questions, we're just going to watch you play with the robot. Is that okay? You know to turn it to say yes.
Would you like us to bring some toys into the shed for you? And leave them in here? If you do, can you turn that robot? Is there something you would like in the shed? If there is, can you turn...
Nah. Can you speak through this device to tell us what you'd like to have in the shed? We'll never burn the robot. If we name some things...
Do you want some flowers? Bring it in to... Do you want some flowers?
What were them flowers called?
Is it snapdragons that you want?
Do you want us to bring Teddy in, Sarah, and see whether it'll play with Teddy as well? Do you want to take camera and I'll can you get past me? My butt twinging. John's gone to fetch a Teddy that you can play with as well. If you're going to play with the Teddy, can you just can you show me a yes? Can you make robot turn if you'd like to play with the Teddy? He'll play music for you. Can you make the robot move again for us? Right, no. So what I want you to do is put Teddy into the corner and put it on music mode. Do you have any plants in your garden, EJ? If not, get some. Yeah, we're going to, Brian. I've been into shops today and not today, yesterday, and unfortunately, they're just all like seeds at the minute and stuff. And I need some plant pots. We need to go to B&Q, so I'm going to get some indoor plants for in here. They wanted some snapdragons, but we will get roses. There's a Teddy on the floor over there.
So now two toys for you to play with. You go near this Teddy.
He'll play some songs. He'll play music for you. There was asking a hedgehog Teddy, ball and a mirror. Asked if they want a ball or a hedgehog Teddy.
Would you like a ball bringing in here? If you'd like a ball, can you turn the robot or light the teddy bear up?
I wouldn't actually, John. I think it's quite cute, this robot. Have you got an edge? I'm going to have to look for an hedgehog dog. or a teddy or something.
You want a hedgehog, Teddy? Bring it in. Can you move the robot or light the doll up if you do?
I bet you can't light that teddy up for us. Well, I don't know why, Jamie. Oh, bless you, Andrea. All right, I can buy one, my lovely. But thank you so much, so very kind of you, my love. I bet you can't make that teddy play some noise. Or make the teddy play music. I made a tiny round white REM pod a while back and it actually fits on the tray. The robot came with it and it doesn't affect its balance. Oh, I might have to look at making one of them, a small REM pod that'll go on the tray at robot.
Oh, that little, that's it. I know we're running.
Well, I can turn this down. Yeah. Let me turn that down. John, I don't know what John's going to do, but he's going to get something. I'd really like you to light that teddy up for me. It'd really mean a lot if you could. Even if you just do it once. Everybody's waiting. No, yeah, that'd be lovely, Andrea. Or I'll send you address, and if you're not far, you can always call in, my lovely. Have a cup of tea with us or coffee.
I don't know if it's going to work, 'cause it might be too heavy.
Can you just close the door, baby? I think that's going to be too heavy.
But it's the smallest REM pod we've got. It's a mini REM pod.
Yeah, message me, Andrew, my lovely. So as you can see, John's fixing tray on. He's just going to turn it off a minute. Well, John's phone's just updated again. So I don't know whether when updates are coming out, then that's why I think that's going to be too heavy for robot. Put a flashy ball on it. Oh, you can't, can you? Try and get it to do balance first and then put it on. It don't like that. Would you like 2 pence? Put that REM pod down there in a corner next to there or something. That REM pod won't go off.
I think battery's gone on it, that's right.
Oh.
Huh?
Could you take that 2 pence over to that bear? There's a couple of devices down the floor. They'll light up if you go near them. Could you try and set all 3 off together? Could you try and make the robot turn? Cute, but there goes my 5 off. Could you try and make all 3? Could you try and make the robot turn, light the teddy up, and light that other device up in corner with the blue light?
If you can get 2 of them to go off at the same time, that'd be amazing. If you can walk past that robot towards one of the lights, towards the teddy or the blue light in the corner.
That'd be absolutely amazing. And then we'll just leave you to play. If you could set Teddy off for us. I'd really like to see that Teddy play some music.
might turn Roblox on there.
Could you copy what John's just done and just do that to that teddy bear? Come on, little guy, we know you can. Everybody knows you can, and we're all watching there. And you've got people watching you. Don't you like? If you don't like that tray on it, can you turn? That's what happens when you're close to it, front.
Don't like being picked up.
Right, now we've took your tray off you. Could you like one of those other teddies up? Could you like the teddy? Could you like that teddy up? Or can you go near? Could you go towards the teddy? Could you turn the robot to go next to Teddy? Or can you walk in front of robot and it'll go backwards? We could have a static camera when you go in for a bit and see what happens. Wow, thank you.
You like that robot?
Don't you like the teddy? Now, honestly, guys, if you ain't got one of these robots or you've never been round one, you'd know that I'm surprised it took that weight. Sam's just said. Evening, Andy. Hope you're well, my lovely. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know about these robots or hasn't worked with them, Sam will validate, and I think there's a couple in chat that the kids have got these. They won't actually do that unless there's something in front of them. They don't just turn on their own for no reason, do they? A bit of blue tack would have kept it from falling off. Thank you. Can you take him towards that teddy? Can you make him go towards teddy bear for me? We know you can do it. I had one and it never moved by itself. Yeah. I know. I mean, Sam used his other day, but it was dark when Sam used it, and I think it does need the light on or some form of light so it can see, so the IR camera on it or the IR whatever it is in front of it can pick up on movement. Can you tell us, if we ask you a question, can you tell us what kind of spirit you are?
Tell us by moving the robot. If we're correct and the answer is yes, you turn the robot.
Have you lived here for a long time? Sorry, I don't message much, but I'm always watching in the bath. Oh, bless you, Paul. At least you're nice and warm. I'm going to move you back into the middle of the room, Mr. Robot. Please let the robot do a full turn. You guys got any questions that you want me to ask while we're asking out? Thank you. If you're an elemental spirit, could you trigger one of the other objects off?
Or turn the robot.
If you're a human spirit, viewers. A living spirit. Thank you. Did you die as a child? Did you die young? Could you do a 360 turn, please?
I don't know what 360 turn is.
Seems to like the REM pod. The teddy bear's a REM pod. I'm surprised that it's not actually tried to play with Teddy, because obviously with Teddy it does light up, it'll play music, or we can just have it to bleep, can't we? And obviously you've got blue REM pod in corner. I'm just fascinated with this little thing. We're going to be going soon. You've got 5 minutes. It is. I love me Teddy. I just want him to set me Teddy off, or I want her to set me Teddy off before we go. But I think what we will do one day is, what I might do is I might set a camera up in here just with a robot and Teddy's, and we'll just see what we catch. Might do it for an hour or so, and then come back out after an hour. I don't know what your guys think about that. We'd have to keep checking on robot. Well, we'd be watching in house anyway, so John could always come back out, and we'll be in chat with you guys. Could also leave the spirit box on, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Might do that on. Can
you light that teddy bear up? Just go near the area on top.
Might do it Friday. 2 minutes. Be cool, good idea. It might not be a child. I'd go for the robot. I would. If you can light one of those devices down on the floor now, if you can light it up, we'll put the robot back down for you to play with while we finish up. Don't you have the energy to do that? If you've got energy to play with robot and make the robot turn, and if you're an adult, you've definitely got that energy. I'm not putting robot back down until you light one of those other devices up for us. It's only for validation. Yes, do. I am new to your group. It's fascinating. No worries, Doreen, my lovely lady. We will be doing this. I'm going to turn the cameras off you now. You don't want to move your Roby robot. That's still on, actually, by the way. I didn't know how to turn it off. So, my lovelies, have you enjoyed tonight?
Hope you have.
I can't believe we've been on. Nick, coming up to 3 hours. It was so fast, though. You only sent like half an hour ago, and it weren't. So,
we're 2.25 hours.
I know. Oh, loved it again. Thank you. Yes, we've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to say thank you to Steve, Scotty, Chris, Joanne, Claire Bear, Kimmo, Gemma, Carol, Janet. Even though Janet's not on, we are thinking about you, Janet, my lovely lady, and hope you're well. Cliff as well, not been on, but I don't know whether White Rose is out or not. And I know Cliff wasn't going to be as active as what he was prior, so but he is still about to help us with his history findings and everything else. Would love to thank everybody for joining and watching us tonight. And it was lovely for Rebecca and Catherine to get the validations come through that they did. So yeah, don't forget everyone, any screenshots you've captured, post them in the group for all to see. Yes, thank you, Steve, for that reminder. And take care, my lovelies, and we shall see you tomorrow night live on Investigation. I think we might take Robbie out tomorrow night. We very often don't really take him out that often, do we, Robot?
Yeah.
Well, we do, but we don't use him as much. So I think tomorrow night we're going to take a Robot out with us as well and see if we can get some activity going. So take care, and we shall see you tomorrow.
And if we get 500 on the stream, Lindsay will do a lone video with Robot.
Oh my God. Right. Good night. Sweet
Night,
dreams.
take care.
Ignore that bit.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, my lovelies. Mwah. Night night.
Night, take care.
Have a good day.